Jim, what did you see that stood out most about Cole Hamels?
Well, I saw a guy that's capable of why you're paying him $23.5 million for the next 3 or 4 years. I mean, he had everything going tonight. You know, he had a great changeup. He had a great curveball. That kind of, about the third inning, he added that one. But early on, fastball, changeup, 93 to 95, in and out, changeup down and away. Great, deception, not to mention on all his pitches. But, at the end of the day, I mean, you know that David Price going to Toronto, a #1 guy because he did it in the American League. Big question mark, a little bit of a groin problem. Hamels now, his fifth start now for the Rangers. They gave him a week off to rest that injury. And 5-4-3-2-1. So as good as he can be, he was tonight. And, again, the Orioles struck out 10 to him, another 2. Yesterday, Ventura struck out 11. They're a free-swinging team. You don't have to throw a lot of strikes. And when your stuff's as good as him and you're around the plate as much as he, you're going to be very successful. And when they did have him on the ropes in the third inning, just couldn't get anything going.
Jimmy, let's talk a little bit about the offense. We know they're struggling to put runs up on the board, but does it really look to you, you're there with them, that they have that energy that used to be with this ball club, say, 2 weeks ago? I don't see a lot of that fire left right now.
Well, obviously, people say we don't look at the standings, but, you're down to your last 34, 35 games. You're looking at the standings. You know where you are in the pennant race. Early on, this would be been a game where you would have put Delman Young out there. Orioles went in a different direction. Here's a guy that wore lefties out. So again, you would have had a veteran. Alvarez, we saw the plus side of him tonight. One of the best throws that I've seen all year long. I mean, just a rocket from right field. Because if the Orioles don't play good defense tonight, this game is probably 5-6, 7-1.
Jim, let's talk a little bit about Kevin Gausman. He gave up 2 home runs, but what were your impressions of what you saw from Kevin Gausman?
Well, I think he actually pitched pretty well. Again, because of the defense, maybe the only the 4 runs, but the only mistakes he really made, was really the leadoff walk for the 4th run. The ability he got behind Chu, he had a fly ball down the right field line. Jimenez's ball was in the middle of the plate. Those things happen, but I think at the end of the day, guys, you still have to come up with a better breaking ball. The fastball and changeup real good.
Jim, we appreciate it. We know you need to get a little drink there, so we'll let you
Probably
go.
do.